You go, Terry. You trying to come on in?
I'm still playing with it.
Keep playing with it.
You like you got something in front of it, Terry. Do you got a spotlight or something?
Yeah, let me cut that off.
It in front. It's the spotlight in front of your hose.
You guys do realize that we're trying to start the show.
Oh, hey.
Maybe that'll be my rant.
Guess what, y'all?
It's there. I don't see why I don't see
it. We are now live.
What?
Yes, sir.
Look, people are in shock. They're like, really? Is it a Black Santa?
Ho.
Jeremiah is ruining Christmas for hundreds of households.
Boy. Yeah, we live, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on, Jay.
So let me tell you what it is, yeah. You're everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, some new music from Gavin J. Lamont.
Sound like BB1s.
That boy bad though. You know Jay.
I know Jay can sing.
Okay, y'all. I just had to let it play, y'all. This is some new music. That's from my man.
Let it play. So this ain't nothing new.
Just because you can't dance, Jeremiah. Shake your head. Do something with the groove. Come on, Jay.
It's too late in the evening for this. For Vance of nonsense. Too late in the evening.
Well, I'm going to let that go, y'all. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with the global reach, y'all. It's sports talk time in the room, y'all. And I gathered. Hey! Look at the display. I got my whole crew in the house, man. It's a blessing. It's a wonderful thing, y'all. My whole crew is here right before Christmas, y'all. We got 4 days. 4 days left for Christmas, man. My fellas on my crew, I know they probably already, everybody on here probably already done shopping and everything. But for the ones that are not, there's only 4 more days left. So go on and get that shopping in and do what you have to do, y'all. But as I continue, though, I want to introduce my crew because I got them all here today. And I'm going to start with the West Coast, man, because we missed him last week. And he's here now doing his thing, my man, my best friend from high school, Navy vet, Mr. Terry Braford. Terry is back, y'all.
Glad to be back. And glad to be alive.
Hey. We're glad for you. Jeremiah, you on mute, man? But anyway, I'm going to sit on the West Coast while you're doing that, representing our national touring comedian. Y'all, he's been doing cameos all over, popping in, and also he's the head JV coach. And I think y'all just won a tournament. Mark, y'all just win y'all tournament?
No, we were in a tournament. Our tournament, we went to the championship, but we lost. And
okay.
We were in another tournament last week, and we did well. We finished the last game with a win.
Okay, well, we went
2-2 in that tournament.
We'll be back for an update. Y'all show some love to our national touring comedian, heady head, Mr. Mark Howard in the house, y'all. Mark. Now, let me move on to the West Coast, the Midwest. Looking like the Black Santa Claus up in here representing the Two Dogs Sports Talk, man. Ho, ho, ho. Y'all show some love for my man, Mr. Jeremiah Watts in the house. What's up, Jeremiah? Last but not least.
Oklahoma hat, not a Christmas hat.
Okay. Oh, I thought I saw it.
It was too late for me to get a Dallas one. I was
Oklahoma elf. You're an elf?
No, I'm the lead dog. I'm not a follower. I'm the lead dog.
You're the lead dog. All right, but last but not least, y'all, my co-hosts are in the room. The man of the hour, producing shows like Dr. B's Buzz and many others, y'all. We got some good shows coming up, y'all. Show some love for my man, Mr. Philip Townsend. What's up, Phil?
What's up, baby? You know what time it is.
What's up? LU.
All this Oklahoma around us, Terry, man. That Oklahoma. When did Oklahoma ever get that much kind of praise, though? But anyway.
How did they Oklahoma have that many black people?
Oh, they got them.
Don't sleep. Oklahoma.
Yeah, Oklahoma. Yeah, they full of us.
Plenty.
Full of.
Yeah. We represent it up there really well. So, but anyway, y'all fellas, we're gonna jump in. First of all, before I go on, I do want to thank Jay Lamont for letting us play some of his music, y'all. I mean, and he got a whole new album out. Here I Am. So make sure you guys go to that's Jammin' Jay Lamont and look it up.
Another Langston grad, by the way.
Another Langston Glad. That's right. Hey, we got Mark.
A bunch of them,
Mark, we finna bring in a bunch of them, man. So your boy Keenan and Rick James. We're gonna definitely Rick, man. And so we're gonna do things like that, and we're gonna do some things, man. So anyway, this started off, man. I like to start this show. And this week, last week, Jeremiah, you had the defense. I'm gonna give you the offense, man. So, hey, it was another Cowboy victory. Hey, I'm tipping my hat. Hey, we got on the blue today, man. I'm tipping my hat. Y'all got another victory. But Jeremiah, really tell us, what is the state of that offense, man? What's really going on over there with your boy Dak?
Just fine. We just fine. We're getting healthy. If you go the past 4-5 weeks, somebody has been out the past 4-5 weeks off that offense, either the receivers, offensive linemen, somebody. We finally coming together, getting healthy. We finna do something with our offensive coordinator to make him call run plays. We're gonna be just fine. We about to win. We're gonna win our division. We fighting for a bye for the first round of the playoffs. We're gonna be just fine.
Okay.
We supposed to win the next.
Dropping passes.
We supposed to win the next 3 games. We got Washington next week. We got the Cardinals the week after, which they're sliding backwards because D-Hop is out, and we got the Eagles the last week.
Okay.
We will have something to play for because we playing for home field advantage in that first round bye.
Okay. Well, okay.
We're gonna be just fine.
It seems like that defense is trying to step up a little bit, man. Can you help us out and give us some insight? What do you see down the future for that defense?
Well, the defense is tough. I mean, they rush. They play opportunistic defense. They go after the ball, and our pass rush has gotten very, very, very deep. So we put pressure on, and Lawrence looked good. What's his face? To 94. Well, I can't say the name.
Gregory.
Yeah, Randy Gregory's doing his thing, and then you got Micah Parsons that's just doing a little bit of everything on defense. So they're good. But I would say this to you. I know it wasn't the offense. I would say this. I personally feel there's some stuff Dak could do better. I personally feel our offensive line was letting us down. I think out of all of this, the offensive line. I think he's not comfortable in the pocket, and there's just certain moments where they don't pick up the blitz well enough, and we can't stay on the field and get a good rhythm.
If you look, our offensive line hasn't really all been together. It's been in and out. It's been
right.
There's no continuity right now. Where at the beginning of the season, there was plenty of continuity, but now it's in and out, and they're now just coming back around. They playing together. We're gonna be okay.
Okay. Sound like a winner, man, for you.
And regardless of what people say, Micah Parsons is not a Lawrence Taylor.
No, not yet.
He doesn't have to be though.
Not yet. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying people saying he just as good as Lawrence Taylor, that they done lost their everlasting mind. He's not a Lawrence Taylor right now.
But he is dominating. He is dominating.
He's good and dominating, but he's not an orange right now.
Okay.
Are you measuring? Okay.
No. Yeah. For the free for all, real quick.
Yeah. Time, man. Hold the thought.
As we stand in, we're gonna stay in the NFC, and we're gonna move since. And Jeremiah touched on it. He touched on your Cardinals there, Phil. Can you give us an update on their situation, man? Because, like I say, they look like they slipping, but they look like they were the number 4, maybe in the NFC.
Yeah, the one thing we know is that everything goes with where you're placed in the league. Because if you're slipping at the same record that the Cowboys have, then I guess you're slipping. So that would mean that more than one team is slipping. So I'm going to say that they aren't slipping. I'm just going to say that they have some issues that will face them in the near future. One of them being those Dallas Cowboys, because I need Dallas to get to that 12 wins.
Right. Okay. I knew you were going to slide that back in there. That's why I went straight to the Cardinals. I knew you were going to slide that Dallas 12
the
wins.
Cardinals, DeAndre Hopkins is out. The running game is suffering. So it's going to be a little tough road to hoe for the Cardinals. They won't get that bye. I can tell you that.
They might not even make the playoffs.
Kyler Murray too tall.
There's a good possibility they might not even make the playoffs if they don't turn this around.
They just got a new running back.
You can believe that if you want. But I will tell you right now, one of us is guessing real well. And I'm not gonna pat myself on the back. I'm just gonna slide it on my shoulder.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, yeah.
Them big shoulders.
You ain't showing them. So let's move on real quick and wrap this up. So Terry, tell us what's going on. It seems like your 49ers doing a little thing, a little surgery.
Well, I got this Thursday. I'm gonna be a little bit off and on because I used to be a Titan fan, but I'm on one of my teams win. But my 49ers playing some serious football. Quarterback, Garoppolo's coming out there. He's doing. I think right now he's the highest rated quarterback in the last couple of games. So I give them a pretty good edge. I know they're going to make the playoffs. What position? That West is hard, man.
Injuries,
if they was in the East, it'd be a big difference. But they're in the West, and the West is hard. Okay. The Seahawks still got a chance. They just blew it tonight.
What West you saying?
No, Seahawks do not have a chance. Go ahead.
They out now. They lost.
They got beat today.
Yeah,
they got a chance to get the 500.
No, they can't. They can't do that.
You figure the top three.
They lost 8 games.
The top 3 would probably all get in the playoffs. You got obviously the Cardinals, then you got the Rams, then you got the 49ers. So I think they're all gonna get in.
They will get 2.
That's really about it.
If we can beat the Titans, we'll get in there.
Y'all gonna beat the Titans. Titans ain't got no run game.
That's for sure.
Do you really trust Tannehill?
Tanner throw.
What surprises?
No. What we see with the Titans is that you just cannot throw any kind of running back there, and they still do what Derrick Henry do. Since Derrick Henry that running game has been missing.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the same offensive line that blocked for Derrick Henry.
Yeah, but there's not Derrick. They're not replacing him with Derrick Henry.
You can't
and
replace
that's what I just said. You can't just throw
anybody back there. That's correct.
Back there and run the ball. So you got to give Derrick Henry, and you cannot trust Tannehill. Julio Jones can't stay healthy.
But you can throw somebody like wait a minute, we keep that for the free for all. Let me keep that thought. Let's keep moving on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take a station break, y'all. Hey, y'all, if you just tune in to TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with a global reach, y'all. You're in the room, and in this room is our sports talk crew. We got Terry, Phil, Mark, Jeremiah, and myself, Vance. So, all right, fellas, let's jump in. You
didn't say nothing about the Bucs.
No, we
That ain't his team. He ain't got no team. Don't worry about that.
we'll bring it back. We'll bring it back. We're not running. We beat up though, but we ain't running. So ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna move into our first and our favorite segment of the night, and it's a segment we call "Thinking Outside the Box" with my main man, T-Rex. T-Rex, what you thinking about the night, man? Outside the box, man, so I can shut these cats up later.
I'm not going to talk too much about the sports because I know we're talking about it. But I do want to bring up one thing. I'm going to talk about just basic laws and what you're going to do across the board to people. The NFL showed me that they're not fair. I mean, the quarterback from Green Bay brought COVID, got a $15,000 fine. Somebody down there plays for the Tampa Buccaneers, had a fake card, but was vaccinated, and he got over $150,000 taken to him. That's just one part of the segment. The second part of the segment is local governments, state governments, and federal governments. We need one rule, not 3 different rules, 4 different rules. You get a guy in Texas that shoots somebody, you get a guy in New York shoot somebody, and they gonna both get murdered, but they get different opinions. I.e., the reason why I bring this up is judges are biased. Lately, the judge in Texas, I believe, she is having all her cases reviewed because she's biased. Somebody in her local family or friends was at a party, recorded her using the N-word, and here we go again. So the justice system needs to have a reboot. And a reboot basically needs to be one rule for everybody. I'm cool for that, but I don't think that that's what you get. Too many people say, well, it should be what we think. No, it's not what you think, because if you got 2 people, let's just call it what it is, one of color, one of European descent, do the same thing. It's two different verdicts. They're not the same verdict, and we all know that. So I'm gonna stick with the COVID thing at the end. If you're not vaccinated, please get vaccinated. This new virus is out, is really dangerous and hurting people that are not vaccinated, and hurting people not as seriously as the ones that are. So I'm about to end my segment because I can't talk too much. I've been sick, but I want to say thanks for the love. And if you didn't know, now you know. There we go.
We thank you, Terry, for that commentary, y'all. It just don't stop, man. It just don't stop, but we don't stop. So
I mean,
we
look at the NFL. I know y'all gonna bring it up later, but it ain't fair.
Yeah. So
now, who would bring up anything about that?
Well, that's it. Well, fellas, let's keep the topic going. Matter of fact, let's switch over there to that hardwood, man. And I need an update from my 2 purple and gold Lakers, California. Yay, Lakers. Mark, give us an update on them Lakers, man. How they looking, man?
Looking like some boo-boo. I mean, they're looking like what an old team would look like, except for LeBron. LeBron's still carrying. Yeah. LeBron is the best ever, man. Jordan ain't doing this.
Doing what?
Jordan did very well.
What is LeBron doing?
Excuse me.
20 years in. Hold on.
Okay.
20 years in the league, and he's still getting his, man.
Why, Mark? I thought we was talking about the Lakers, Mark.
I'm just saying.
They don't even fear
LeBron and them.
They don't even feel LeBron.
Ain't worth it. Them ain't worth it.
They don't even fear LeBron.
LeBron is out there putting in work. They fear him. Don't let it fool you.
Have y'all seen George's interview on the one they asked him if he's the GOAT? Have y'all seen the interview? Let me explain it to you. Dude asked Michael if he's a GOAT, and he said, if you count rings, then I can't be the GOAT because of Bill Russell. He's got more rings. He said, but you can't compare individuals against another individual unless they play together. So he says it's an era thing. So LeBron is the era. In this era right now, he is a GOAT, but he is not the only GOAT. And I quote.
So you got a herd of goats.
Well, that
Gotta
would
go.
make sense. That would make sense, Terry, since I've said that many times before myself.
I just said Michael said that. That's all I
you
said.
listen to the common man, and instead, you could have had that a year ago had you listened to me.
I'm just saying. I just want y'all to know what Michael said. Not what I said.
I was just saying,
That's my whole point, Terry. Is
So-
that you could have been ahead of the game had you just paid attention to what you think I'm on here talking just for myself.
Yeah, well, look here. Talk about the Lakers. Let us get your 2 cents in about these Lakers, because you're
Ron them.
they boo-boo.
Well, it's quite obvious that the Lakers aren't doing well. I'm not going to say it's looking like an old team. I'm going to say it looks like a team that just isn't meshing together. And but the Lakers have been besieged with injuries before the season even started. So that's a play in here. But the one thing that I will have to say is that the Kang is showing exactly why he is the Kang. I mean, this dude is still bringing it. I'm sorry, Vance, but I just don't know how you could be in your 19th year and people think that they are coming up with something monumental and something that should be embarrassing to LeBron when they say, I don't think LeBron's the best player in the league anymore. Excuse me? Well, I would probably have some point of shock had you said that in his 9th year, but his 19th year, why would you even be considering somebody to be the best player in the league? But when you balling like Kang James, that's what time it is.
He balled at the end of the half just here.
Well, we'll see what happens.
He got 19 points against Phoenix right now.
Right now,
Well, to be truthful, right now that's all they got.
That's all they got.
And then they go sign another old person, Isaiah Thomas. That's only 2'2". First he old, then he can't move, he don't play no defense, and he only 2'2".
Hey.
So this is going to make it all the more amazing when the Lakers win the championship.
Okay.
That would be very amazing.
Okay. Tell him, Mark.
Hey, Nostril, I was with you for a while, man, but come on.
Even Luther said, man, ain't nothing that amazing.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on now, Phil.
They got Jared Call in the locker room. They all right.
I want you to just remember.
They said it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks for AD to be back.
Hey, look, I want you to remember that the Bucks played the Saints the other night.
Oh, I know you want to get that heat off, y'all, but you can bring it over here. But before we get to the Bucks and the Saints, and we will get to them, let's move into our second favorite segment of the night, because I want to hear from this dude here, man. Y'all, he's the host of the Two Dogs Sports Talk out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Him and Drone and Yo. We got Drone with us, ladies and gentlemen, from the Two Dogs Sports Talk, and he's finna get ready to do our second favorite segment of the night, and it's a segment we call Just a Doggone Minute. Jeremiah, what you talking about tonight, baby?
Right, here we go. Just a doggone minute. You know, the NFL, y'all need to be ashamed of yourself. Y'all move these games for these teams that can't stay healthy, going out here all frivolous and doing everything in the book and catching COVID and passing around amongst each other, in which giving the other team a disadvantage, and not a one of them won the game that y'all moved. And then, like Terry said earlier, Aaron Rodgers still is not vaccinated. and he's still walking around without a mask, still doing interviews without a mask, still walking on the sideline without a mask, still telling the NFL and the Green Bay Packers, I run this, there ain't nothing you can do about it. And they taking it up to behind and loving every bit of it because they're not doing jack crap to Aaron Rodgers. It's not right that they move these games. If the team can't, they didn't move for the Denver Broncos last year. They had to pull a cotton picking player off the street to play quarterback. They asked, can the game be moved? And they told them no. But y'all allow these games now to be moved? Where the other team that's doing what they supposed to do? Now they getting punished because they got a short week now? And the ones that got moved for us still didn't win? Play. And y'all moved the game. No, that's the damn still couldn't play. And y'all moved the game. What's the best is one and first and second string quarterback still couldn't play, and y'all moved the game. The NFL got egg all over their face, and they done mismanaged this about as bad as the Brooklyn Nets done mismanaged the Kyrie Irving situation. And that's just a doggone minute I'm out.
Vance, can we count Jeremiah saying up the behind as him cursing?
Man, that about as close as we gonna get. Yeah.
I think that was a clean version.
I can count that?
Okay. He said, hey, boy, that man, and good thing he didn't elaborate on that Kyrie Irving. Ooh, Lord have mercy. But anyway, y'all, thank you very much for that commentary, Jeremiah. Once again, and make sure y'all check him out on Tuesdays. Give us the plug on the Two Dogs, Jeremiah.
Every Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can stream us live at KBOB899.com. You can catch us on Two Dog Facebook page, on the KBOB 89.9 FM Facebook page, also our YouTube page, and also our Twitter page and Instagram.
Jeremiah, you can use some of my time and say the number really slow.
KBOB899.com. You can stream us live every Tuesday. Anywhere. If you're in India, you can pull us up at KBOB899.com.
And they can call in
at 918-856-3873. When we say it's time to call in at 918-856-3873 to get on the air.
Okay.
And we will cut you out if you start talking crazy like Phil.
Don't tell you Phil Townsend.
Well, hang up. I do a Stephen A. I hang up on you.
He's sick. Stephen A. sick. Got the COVID.
All right.
You're gonna have it next.
No, real quick, y'all. Okay. So I ain't gonna dodge it. Phil did call it.
Yeah, just gonna let that slide by what Jeremiah said, but go ahead.
Oh, I didn't hear it. What did he say, Mark?
He said Molly gonna catch it next. You ain't hear the rumor?
Molly and Stephen A.
Yeah.
You think that's true, man?
I don't think so.
No,
go ahead.
I can tell you right now. No.
I don't think so either, man. No, but
She's gonna have because they're in close vicinity of each other when they talk.
Look, I can tell you right now. Stephen A. didn't want no Jalen Rose hands.
No, you don't want that. You don't want that.
You don't want that smoke.
You don't want the whole Motor City to come down. And Stephen A. can backtrack to New York if he want to. But Detroit will make a move. But anyway, y'all, it's we'll see though. But it's a shame I hated them two, splitting up, man. So, but it is what it is, though. So
that's for sure.
But anyway, like I said, man, last week, Phil, he got lucky again, man. That rabbit's foot. He's gonna show us that rabbit's foot one day and call the Saints victory over Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It was easy.
Vance, I don't know if that was some kind of crystal ball. Unfortunately for the Buccaneers, they've been getting beat by the Saints the past 2 seasons. Every game. Every
Not the
time
playoff
they
game.
4-0, maybe more than that.
That's Mr. Research. So
They getting beat when it don't count.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, they get beat all the time. I mean, the Saints just got their number.
Only when it don't count. Come playoff, it don't.
Well, we didn't talk about playoffs. We talking about regular
time, they
season.
beat them. Yeah.
Well, Saints gonna do what they got to do in the playoffs. Lose.
It's amazing then. That makes it all the more interesting. Because if they get beat all the time, as you're saying, Terry, then I have to say, why the hell am I the only one smart enough to pick them?
I wasn't here.
What?
That's why. I wasn't on the show.
It wasn't on the show when I picked them.
I didn't want to pick them.
The Saints have won the last
I
4
wasn't on
games.
the show when I picked them.
Well, I sure wouldn't have picked him. I sure wouldn't have picked Brady to throw an egg like he did.
As y'all do know, I did shoot y'all a text message from the hospital. Y'all couldn't read it, so I didn't.
And then injury.
Now Terry, we sure couldn't read it because we thought you was having a stroke or something. Your grandchildren and got your phone and started texting something. We didn't know what was going on.
You just got the phone and start pushing buttons.
I'll tell y'all off the camera about that.
If it was Sunday, I would have thought you was speaking in tongues.
In tongue, huh? Jesus said, I can't even understand that. I'm the creator of all language.
So Phil, you know why I didn't text on the thread. That's all.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Vance said, as Terry's best friend from high school, he just didn't do well in English. That's what bad.
Hey, that word study, man. Hey, tell him, man. Shoot, we was killing in word study,
man.
We was learning.
Hanging out with Vance got me in the geek club. You got to have 3.8 to get the geek club.
Come on now, talk to him.
Well,
they don't know.
Either that or somebody in the office.
They're at LU and all that. The LU we know about. Hey,
I don't know how to throw up the W. That look like a gang sign. I ain't gonna do that.
Now it is. Wait, that arthritis in the kitchen.
Oh, that's for sure. It might get frozen like that.
Well, let me take a quick station break, y'all. This is TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with a global reach. Y'all is in the room with Sports Talk. And we have some live conversations here. So I'm going to move into our third favorite segment of the night, y'all. And this is a segment we call simply Mark's Rants. So, Mark, what are you ranting about tonight, my brother?
I gone through this whole thing about Antonio Brown and the fact that Tampa Bay caved like they did. With Godwin getting hurt, so they had to go to him. I think they was going to not buckle to Tom Brady on this until Godwin got hurt, but still no, they shouldn't bring him back. It's not even that it was a federal crime that he made. It's not even the fact that he then he goes take test. Why don't you just turn the real test in? So give me that back to the real test. But I guess he already turned it in, so he couldn't say nothing. It's because he's stupid.
That's wrong.
He is stupid. I've just never seen a person. Just how he got busted. How he got busted is because he stiffs people.
For money.
He hires them for services and he stiffs them. I'm waiting for him. Keep on doing it. Do it to the right person. Do it to the right person. He won't hand no bad test, nothing in. They're going to find out where they burying his ass. I'm going to tell you right now. Stiff the wrong person. Go for it. And so Tampa Bay caves and said, well, we gotta think what's best for the team. What's best for the team is an ignorant fool that can't even, never mind. Just You can have it. Thank you, Tampa Bay. You can have it. That's it. That's all I got.
Right
No,
now,
it's
what do you
always
think?
good to
We'll
have
take him too, Mark.
What
Okay.
he thinking right now is y'all need me, so I can do whatever I want to.
Well, hold up. Mark, first of all, I want to thank you for that commentary, man. And then you have sparked some conversation, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, we're going to slide right in our free for all. And Phil, I'm going to let you go ahead and kick it off with a free for all, man. If not.
No, I look, I want to welcome Terry back. Glad that he's
Let me put you on mute, Phil.
Feeling much better. You know, I was hoping that he'd say, okay, Mark, thanks for clearing that up for me so Phil won't have to come back at me. The reason that things weren't applied the same to Antonio Brown and Aaron Rodgers, not because of the potential crimes committed by Antonio Brown, but the fact that, as Mark said, he's so stupid. If you're going to get a shot anyway to try and cover up a situation, don't put in a fake card before you get your shot. Just hold out and get your shot. But this guy is so stupid that he's going to put in a fake card and then end up getting a shot. Now, who would do that besides somebody, as Mark said, is so stupid? Oh, I'm sorry, 2 other people.
Allegedly, that they say we supposed to find out there's some more people that done turned in some fake or that they haven't came out about yet.
Oh yeah,
But you remember last
I'm
year?
sure there probably is, Jeremiah.
You remember last year when the NFL said that if they was going to fine teams and kick players, suspend players, and all that for not being vaccinated. That's how it was hard last year. Now it's if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I could go take the guru. Oh, they did say that last year. They was going to fine each team.
No, Terry, that's not a true statement.
You need to research it, Phil. They did say they was going to
Terry,
fine the
that's
team.
not a true statement.
What's the true statement? They didn't say they was going to fine the teams.
Terry, that's not a true statement.
You're still saying the same thing. I'm asking you the question.
Year, people don't get shots. They are going to find the team.
That's what they said.
Terry, first of all, I'll let you know they couldn't have said it then because they didn't come out with the vaccine until mid-December, around this time when the season was almost over. They didn't have the vaccine.
They did put a statement out like that. They put a statement out like that. They was going to find the teams if they had unvaccinated players.
That's for this year, Terry. They didn't have the vaccine available.
Terry,
well, one thing they said if they violated protocol, they was going to fine teams.
Right.
Yeah,
so what's the protocol? What's the protocol?
And this
They
year,
wasn't a test, Terry, because they didn't have the test in.
Terry, even now they can't find a team if a player isn't vaccinated.
Now what they did,
obviously we know that because Aaron Rodgers do what he want to do.
They said they wasn't supposed to move no games and all this other stuff, which they lied about.
Money, I'm just saying, money talks.
Well, and I feel on that, but they didn't have the test available for them.
No, I'm not saying that. I didn't say they. This is what they were saying they were going to do. Remember,
no,
I said
Terry,
going
they
to
did
do.
not say that.
Okay, Phil.
Never said that.
So
anyway,
I tell you what, find the teams if they didn't.
I tell you what, they
all right.
They messed up my fantasy. They killing my fantasy with this COVID running around, killing folks, man. But Jeremiah, it's you and I think we only one in the league. Mark, you playing?
I am on 2 teams. I'm getting killed.
Yeah, I'm in first place. I think we start our playoffs this week.
Oh, on your squad there, Jeremiah.
And the group I'm in, I have. Let me see.
You would be playing against Yo if you were in first place.
Bill don't quit.
I got Patrick Mahomes, Saraje P. Ryan, Penny from Seattle, CeeDee Lamb, Deebo Samuels, Eric Ingram, Tyler Lockett. I got the Chiefs D. I got Michael Prater. My subs is Baker Mayfield, Browns defense, Emmanuel Sanders, Mark Ingram, Hunter Henry, Garoppolo, and McChesney, which I'm supposed to cut McChesney because he's on IR.
Tony, what are you going to do about Lockett?
Lockett was just out because of COVID.
Yeah, he'll be back next week.
Can I need to join your league next year, Jeremiah. If y'all have another opening, man, let me get in that league.
Man, what you say? Man said if Jeremiah can pick a team like that and he's in first place.
I've noticed one thing that Vance been avoiding that Buccaneer conversation.
I just know how to maneuver my players when I need them. So you pick a kicker and for a team that you know kicks a lot of field goals, which is the Arizona Cardinals, and they kicker normally don't miss. So you got to know how to maneuver your players.
No, hey. Who in the league? Yo, like Phil said, yo. What is
yo, and your little brother.
Yeah, little brother. It's the Yo family and versus
I'm
the
9-5.
Huh?
I'm 9-5. We have.
You in first place at 9-5
in my division. Yeah.
How many teams?
We got 12 players.
Okay, 12 teams.
And 9-5 has you in first place
at $50 a pop. Yeah.
You know what?
In my division, yeah.
Man. Okay.
Well,
I'll tell you what, you just wait until those guys get to the first grade.
Y'all shouldn't say. He must have some third graders in there, some fourth graders.
I'm in second place in my division.
Mark's JV squad, somebody from Mark's JV squad.
Man, if we keep talking to him, he's going to keep moving down. He in second place now.
I'm looking at it now. I was in first. I'm in second now in my division.
I am.
I mean, but those your players that you named, like, who got? Anybody got Jonathan Taylor?
Hold on, you got to understand.
No, I wish I did.
You got to understand. Patrick Mahomes is getting 20+ every week.
Not every week.
Every week, Patrick Mahomes getting 20+ points almost every week. Deebo Samuels for the San Francisco 49ers.
He's going good.
He's getting close to 20-some points a week. Tyler Lockett is getting close to 15, 16 points a week.
Not a week. Now, last week, this past game, Tyler did good. This past game. Other than that, man, the last 2-3 games.
He's averaging 15 to 16 points a week, Tyler Lockett.
He's averaging 15, 16.
And then you got to understand how to sub your players in. When Mark Ingram got traded from Houston to New Orleans, I knew he was supposed to start getting the ball now.
Yeah.
Because New Orleans know how to use him.
You didn't even mention Mark Ingram, but he hurt anyway.
He ain't.
No, he
back. He back? Okay.
Yeah, he's back.
He was hurt then. I knew he had got
it. He played against Tampa Bay.
Hunter Henry is tight ends for New England. What does New England do? So do the tight end.
Is Hunter back?
19 points last week.
Yeah, I couldn't play because FanDuel had different leagues.
You can't just pick players. You got to know how to pick the right players and maneuver your players the right way.
There you go.
But you don't know how to do that Vance. You just all these high top players thinking they can get you all these points.
Don't get me.
And there's no continuity with your team.
I don't know.
Your continuity with your team is bad.
I quit playing fantasy if you beat me with that team you got. I'll tell you that.
Then you're quit then.
Now you can't beat me with that.
You change out your players. You get to change out your players weekly if you want.
Yeah.
What?
That's what you got subs for.
You something about
Do y'all have
that's why they call subs.
Do y'all have a salary cap or something like that?
No, this is regular fantasy football.
Wait. And you can pick each week different players?
No. You got your players. I got my list of players. I can sub one player for another player.
Okay.
But they don't have a salary cap to work with, Vance, like you do.
No, that's I'm in a whole different thing. Yeah, but
I'm in regular fantasy. Then I'm in a survivor. I was in a survivor league too, where you pick a different team every week.
to win, right?
You can't pick the same. You can't pick the same week. And the pot this time was over $1,500 if you would have won. And them sorry raggedy football. Who was it? Seattle and somebody else that got beat by the Detroit Lions and somebody else jacked my whole stuff up.
That's wild, man.
Was that the Cardinals got beat by the
Detroit beat the Cardinals?
Pants off of them.
Yeah. Everybody picked the Cardinals that week. We all lost.
Well, whoever won Detroit didn't. Detroit didn't.
No, that's right.
And it probably got paid too. Got paid.
Billy Church.
Yep. Well, fellas, man, hey, I think we did a great job tonight, man. It was quick.
Vance still ain't told us what he think about the Tampa Bay Bucks on what's
He can't
I brought that up. Y'all was just kept on talking about the
He can't tell us, Terry. He can't tell us because they ain't his team. We don't have no team.
You crazy. Smoothness? You crazy.
Spit it out then.
No. Tampa Bay, I mean, they still gonna make the playoffs and they're gonna make a run. I don't know who's gonna be able to. I haven't checked.
And they're gonna win the division. So
I know Godwin's out for the season. I think.
What's the reason they ain't playing good, Vance? What's going on with
they hurt?
Well, they hurt. Who hurt? The defense.
What you mean? Who hurt? Well, they were playing all right until they got hurt.
Oh,
they only missing a player here or there. It's not that
Godwin is out for the year. Godwin is out.
We want a description like you asked from us.
But look, they're not out. They're not down and out.
You're dancing so hard. You're dancing harder than Sam Davis Jr.
Mr. Stupid is coming back.
Mr. Stupid.
I sit there and watch. Still up. Mark. Mr. Stupid is back. Coming back.
Vance can't tell you nothing about Tampa Bay.
And guess what? He'll still be
nothing about him.
Crazy, Mark. You
don't know
never
nothing about him.
All my picks have thumped you. All my picks have thumped you, man. So I know it's hard.
He don't know nothing about Tampa Bay.
What? Look, I know Brady. I had Brady in my lineup last week.
I'm just glad that more pundits are calling out the fact. But I was telling Vance before we went live, is that the pundits are finally starting to get up enough courage not to say like we do, that if the game is within a one-score thing, the officials are going to cheat for Brady. What they'll say is that if that pass would have been thrown by Tom Brady, it would have been called pass interference, even though it wasn't called when the other quarterback threw it.
Well, I have a question. Before we get off here tonight, can we have a moment of silence for Cam Newton?
We've already been there.
Is he fired again?
No. But he didn't take my advice.
I think Cam trying to set his own rushing record for touchdowns.
Why y'all so hard on Cam, man?
No, I don't care.
It's not hard on Cam. He'll just put him on the platform and everybody.
I'm a Cam Newton fan. But my thing is, these general managers and all these people that's in media got to realize Cam Newton is not all these folks are talking about. Cam can play on a team. He can be a starter. Cam Newton is not a starting quarterback anymore.
I'm going to disagree with you there.
Cam Newton is a backup quarterback. He cannot do it consistently. He can do what a backup quarterback do, come in, maybe do it once, twice, but he cannot do it consistently anymore.
Okay, so he can be a starting quarterback. He just can't do it consistently anymore.
I think he said.
So that's what you just said.
No, he's
not a consistent player to be. He's not a consistent player to be considered a starter.
Good 1 week, but then he might go 2-3 weeks and not look good, and look good another.
Okay, but he could be a starter for a game.
In an emergency situation.
No, I'm just saying. Because
I think guy Washington tonight, he did pretty good.
Ability to be a starter or his ability to not be a starter.
Hey, Phil.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you ain't supposed to give me with your Jedi mind trick.
I'm just asking.
Jeremiah.
Oh,
say
him
this.
and Mark got it good, boy.
I'm just asking.
I'm not falling for the okie doke, Phil. You ain't supposed to get me caught up in your okie doke.
Oh, you and Terry grasshoppers are getting smarter now. No one.
No. I'm just asking the question. I'm not trying to do anything.
Yeah, you are. I
Them
see them
Langston
shoulders
grads, boy,
flexing up.
that must have been a class at LU.
It's
Mark
always a class.
took it. Yeah, that must, you and Phil took it, man.
No, I'm just asking.
Garbage.
It's called baiting the conversation.
Yeah.
By Phil and Mark.
Changing the narrative.
No, I didn't change. I asked the question. I did not make the statement. I asked the question.
Mm-hmm. Just like you
I ain't getting caught up in this mess, Phil. I ain't getting caught up in
You
Okay,
know he
Jeremiah.
got something to set you up with. He just trying to set it up.
All I'm asking.
No, you're not. You setting it up.
Look, you should not deprive me, a wanton hungry guy who's thirsting for the knowledge that you have to present.
Phil, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice.
No, I'm just saying. I'm thirsting for the knowledge, and yet I'm not being afforded it.
I'm watching the game just like Mark doing.
Well, let me ask you this though.
Oh, shit. LeBron's down with a damn ankle twist.
Yeah, he gotta look at LeBron. He gotta study LeBron.
He go down with an ankle twist every other game.
It's done. It's a wrap.
LeBron got the strongest, best ankles because this joker go down with ankle twist every year, 3 or 4 times a season.
Okay, so hey, let me ask you.
Never get set up.
Is it a possibility? I haven't looked the schedule.
No, he's okay.
That shouldn't be too bad because the ankle didn't roll up.
And Jeremiah and Phil and Terry, y'all probably can answer this. Will it be a possibility for the Cowboys and Tampa Bay to meet in the playoffs?
No, Tampa Bay would have to get somewhere in order for them to meet, and that just won't happen.
Get where?
They have to win something.
Well,
what?
It won't happen.
I think it depends on where they end up in the.
No, Tampa Bay won't be anywhere near where they'll be able to play Dallas. No.
You don't think so? They're gonna make they win the division, so they're gonna be in the playoffs.
Yeah, they'll make the playoffs, but they'll be in the junior varsity.
Everybody in junior varsity feels except for the number 1 team.
It's time to go.
It sure is.
Hey, I'm putting in next week. We all need to buy pretzels like Phil and eat pretzels.
Yeah, but Phil's pretzels soaked in vodka or something.
However you do it.
That ain't regular salt on them pretzels.
Phil's pretzels is soaked in something. Weed.
You gotta check the salt on them pretzels, man.
Yeah.
Them crystals too big on that pretzel, man. Something going on. Anyway, y'all, man, it's been
some meth pretzels.
I don't know, boy. Something, man, got that brother. But anyway, y'all, we love it, man. I appreciate you fellas showing up. And before I go, though, I do want to say Merry Christmas to my crew, man. You guys,
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yeah, be safe.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
And yeah, we'll be back next Tuesday, y'all. And hey, Omicron is taking over, y'all. And I don't know, you know how the media, but them numbers are steady doubling. You know, every 2 days they doubling, tripling, man. And the hospitals are starting to get back. So get your booster, and you got to keep wearing that mask, man. I mean, it's like people don't care, man. I just see so many people are maskless and walking around, and then, like you say, you don't know who's vaccinated and who's not in a crowd like that, man. So just try to be safe, y'all. Just because we've lost some people that's crazy, man, and so it's crazy. So anyway, I'm gonna pass it on. Jeremiah, I'm gonna give it to you. Any closing words?
I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody. If we don't see y'all, things of that nature. Safe. Enjoy your family, but enjoy them safely. Enjoy them safely. And I got money on Tiger Woods' son 6 years from now.
Ain't he cocky, man? He cocky like
Just like his daddy.
yeah, no, well. He gonna be better than Dad. He gonna be better. I hope in here.
He gonna be
was
better.
cool.
He gonna be better at Dad on which day, in golf or in Vegas.
But he's gonna be a little cocky. Mark, go ahead, man.
You never know. Charlie Woods might start dating sisters. That'll put a wrinkle in Daddy in his relationship.
He already said he ain't gonna go there. He already got to learn that lesson.
Oh no. Nah. Happy holidays, everybody. Enjoy yourself. So we got one more game next week, and then be done for New Year. So we're gonna enjoy it.
And somebody gave Mark some tissue.
I need some. I was sick as a dog yesterday. I wouldn't have done this show last night. I got off work early. Believe me, I slept from 12:30 in the afternoon till it was time to go to work this morning, but 6:30.
Have you been tested, Mark?
I just took the test today.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I got. I feel a lot better now, but I decided to get tested, especially since I'm going around these kids. So
go get your booster. Everybody, go get your booster. Go get your booster. I got my booster.
What'd you say, Ted?
I went to a place that gives negative tests. That's the only place I want to go to.
All I'm gonna say is
that's Antonio.
Holiday.
He went to Antonio Brown's place.
He went to Antonio's house. Get your boosters. If you ain't got your shot, I got my booster. Happy holidays. I'm gonna start working out back next year, so hopefully I get my shoulders like Phil. That's my goal for next year, is get my shoulders like Phil.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I ain't been in the gym since September, so I'm gonna get back in the gym because of you. But I want to say thank you guys for all the love you gave me when I was under the weather, and Merry Christmas to everybody and their wonderful families.
Under the weather, I was under the weather. You was on.
Yeah, I was on. We gotta talk about that later.
What do you say, Phil?
Well, you know what? I don't know if I really want to bring down all the happy cheer, but since Jeremiah has said that he'd like for me to say something, at least for a minute, the next time I hear that there is a good Republican in the Senate, in the U.S. Senate, when I hear people say, oh, Mitt Romney, Susan Collins, Lisa Murkowski, just kind of throw those names around, and these are good people. These are the good people in the Senate who will vote to not see you get child care, who will vote to see you not get health care, who will vote to do anything that works against Americans that's poor, especially. See, here's the misnomer here. People can relate this and they go with they're affecting poor Black and brown people. People, do you look at the numbers to the makeup in the U.S.? You do know the poor Black people are minuscule compared to the poor white people.
They play that number game, Phil.
These are the people that you get the opportunity to do these things against, and they don't feel affected because they bought into this notion that as long as you're keeping Black and brown people down, then that keeps them marginally better in society than Black and brown people.
That's what they do, Phil. They do it all the time.
That's their thought process.
And we are our own people.
Now, the thing is that you are really, really just creating the worst situation you could in this time with this pandemic by denying all of these resources that could go to really make lives better for people. And just one somebody. See, I'm not going to put this on Joe Manchin as much as I'd love to, because there are 50 Republican senators, and one of them could be that difference maker. You see,
Alabama, Mississippi.
So I'm just fed up with that. And so for those of you who are going to be without the ability to do things during this time, that Permanent Child Credit Act, that different things would be helpful in accommodating you celebrating. I'm still going to say Merry Christmas, but don't let me hear you say there's a good Republican in the Senate.
Hey, Phil.
Well, there is that girl out of Arizona.
Hey, Phil, if we go overseas, they'll be quick to help us because they quick to help foreign people than they are their own people.
You know what?
Yeah, they
I've
giving
been saying
them.
this since I was in college.
If this bill was for foreign aid,
It'd have been already done. It'd have been. I've been saying this
and that's sad that
Look,
you.
If it was for billionaires, they would really be all in for it.
Yeah. Well, I think the problem is everybody needs to understand. I've been saying this for years. When they talk about
but see, I have a paradigm that would shift and make everything go. See, the Democrats have a problem. They have a PR problem, which we well know, right? They can't get across to people all of the good that they do. And the media isn't happy because wherein the media will say, no matter when Biden does good stuff and gets good things out there, it's always, well, not doing enough.
Yeah.
You see, whereas the other people could do literally nothing for you. And it goes down as, well, it's expected. You see, when the Republicans take the House and possibly take the Senate, what I will say to Democrats is, I hope you learn to act like a Republican. When they are in control, you should vote against everything that comes up, because then and only then will people who are marginalized see that you're the only one who's looking to do things to make things work for them. Mm-hmm. See, because they'll get a chance to see. It won't be any social programming going on for them when the Republicans are in charge. And when the Dems have that window to where they can get something across that will assist you, they should not take the opportunity to do it. Because then you'll get a chance maybe to see when you weren't getting anything that the Democratic vote is the way for you to go. So I'm just hoping you get out and vote, and we'll see what's happening. Get some more Democrats in there.
I'm gonna run for president.
Right.
Well, Reverend Townsend, I think you done said, let the church say amen. Let the church say amen. God has spoken.
God is good.
Peace out, fellas.
All right, Jeremiah. Next time I'm not going to say anything, but since you wanted me to say something,
well, I just want everybody to be safe, y'all,
That's it.
And have a Merry Christmas. We're gonna see you on the other side of Christmas, God willing.
Get some rest, Terry.
Before the new year, it'll be our last show before the new year, before we bring in 2022, y'all. So peace out. I want to see everybody out. Like I say, have a Merry Christmas. Do y'all thing. See y'all next Tuesday.
Safe.
Hey, fellas, thanks for showing up, and all the ones that signed in today for Phil, Jeremiah, Terry, Mark, and Vance. Sports Talk. We out.
Merry New Year. Merry New Year.
Bring us back out, Jay. Merry New Year.
I'm blending them. Merry New Year.
You done, Vance?
That's from Trading Places. Merry New Year.
Merry New Year.
It's not warm when she's away.
Hold it. I want to make sure we're off because Vance had me cursing last time and he was still